Today we're going to work on the buck rope, or if you'd rather call it the deer rope. This is hangs from a tree and allows deer to rub their preorbital glands, their forehead glands, and nasal glands on it to transmit scents to other deer. I've seen other videos on this. I've seen manufacturers make this. It kind of intrigues me, so I'm making my own, and we will test it. So here we go. We're going to you need hemp rope. This is 3/4 inch diameter. You can also use 1 inch or 1.5. Just pick your fancy. You'll need a pair of pliers, a pair of scissors, paracord, a lighter, tape measure. What we're going to do is we're going to measure out about 3 feet of hemp rope. That's what we want to hang. But first we got to secure the ends so that they don't unravel unnecessarily. So to do that, on the end that the deer touches, we're going to leave about 3 inches of rope, and then we're going to do a wrap with paracord. So that wrap will take about 30 inches of paracord, roughly. On that, we're going to seal one end of the paracord. This gets hot. We're going to take the sealed end, it's going to go toward the top, the frayed end toward the bottom. We're going to leave about 3 inches. So I'm going to start my wrapping about 3 inches up with a tag about 1 inch long. Now with that, we need a loop. That loop is going to be about 4 inches. So here, I'm going to loop it back down. If you can see that loop with a tag, that's going to allow us to pull this and keep this tight. So with each wrap, you're going to pull tight. Keep it tight. The tighter, the better. And I think anything over 4 wraps would be sufficient. Me, I like more wraps. I want the weight to help it hang down. Also keeps it a little more secure when the deer are touching it. So now we come to the end. We have what's left of our loop and what's left of our rope. So now your rope is going to go through that loop, like so, and you're going to hold it. So now our rope's through the loop, and we have our tag. We're going to use our pliers. You can grab your tag, and you're going to pull that loop. You want to pull it tight. See how it pulls that rope down in there? It's not going anywhere. So now we're going to trim this. Then we're going to seal it. That's our deer end. So now we're going to unwrap it. And that's what you're going to put any preorbital scent or forehead scent that you purchase. You can put on that, and that'll hold it real good and neat, and that gives the deer something to rub onto. So now we got that secured. It keeps it from unraveling up here. We're going to get about 3 feet here. That's going to be where our next wrap is for the end of the rope. So for the next one, we're going to do 63 inches. So paracord 63 inches, that allows us the same wrap that we got at the bottom, at the top, plus roughly 30 inches of tag line to tie onto the tree. So here I have my rope, my paracord. I tied a stopper knot in the end that's going to be tied to the tree. So I'm going to do the same thing. Have roughly a 1 inch tag. We're going to do a 4 inch loop, like so, and we're going to wrap. Keep it as tight as possible. And come to the end. We're going to pass the top end through the loop. Pull it tight, and now we're going to pull the tag. Tag will close our loop, like so. Keeping that tight. We're going to pull this. Now we're cinched. So that leaves us with a tag. We're going to trim that. And burn. Now that leaves us with about 30 inches of rope to tie to the tree. And then you can always put a loop in this and extend it if you need to. Now if I were doing multiples of these and not shooting this video, I would do another end wrap right here before I cut. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and cut it. I'm going to leave about 1 inch. And that's what we have. So our rope plus our tag. Thank you for watching.